Well, hello everyone. This is Tanya Kennedy in my kitchen once again, and tonight I'm going to roast a chicken, but I'm going to do this in a way that most people don't believe that how I do it, and that it turns out as well as it does. I'm going to use our deep covered baker, and our deep covered baker is a glazed ceramic Dutch oven. And it is big enough to hold, I put up to about a 6-pound chicken in here. This is a 4.5-pound chicken. And I am going to cook this chicken in the microwave tonight. It only takes about 35 minutes to cook a 4 to 5-pound chicken, and it's just absolutely delicious. So first, what I've done is I have rinsed the bird off and dried it off. And of course I've taken the neck and gizzards out of the chicken. And the next thing I'm going to do is I have about a half a cup of salt in here, and I'm using one of our new silicone prep bowls. These are pretty neat. They're flexible, so they're really good if you are like melting chocolate and that kind of thing, and you can pour out of them without making a mess, so they're really pretty cool. So I'm going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt into my flour, and any seasoning that you want to use. My son, he wants me to use a smoky applewood rub, so I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of smoky applewood rub in here. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm using a pink tool. In May, the Pampered Chef supports American Cancer Society, and the way we do that is by selling special pink products, and a portion of those sales go to the American Cancer Society. So this is one of the pink items. This is what you use to mince up herbs. You mince them up and then you scoop them in here, and you can measure how many teaspoons or tablespoons of herbs you have. So it's a really neat little tool. It normally comes in white, but for breast cancer it's in pink. So I'm putting the applewood rub in here. And I'm just going to stir it up. This is the smallest little prep bowl that we have. So I've got it all stirred up. The reason I'm adding the salt is to, one, it'll help crisp up the skin. And yes, this skin is going to come out crispy. I guarantee it. It does every single time. So, let's see here. I'm going to flip the chicken over. I'm going to do the back first because I'm going to cook it breast side up. I'm just going to sprinkle some flour on here, and then rub it in. Get it on the wings real good. And I'm going to have extra flour left over, but that's okay because we're going to use it, because when the flour mixes with the juices after it's done cooking, you have instant gravy. So I'm going to flip it back over onto its back, and then I'm going to flour the top of the chicken. And it's okay that I have too much. And you'll notice I am putting some into the cavity. You can also slip an orange, or you can quarter up an onion and put it into the cavity of the chicken. That's always good. An apple. There's all different kinds of ways that you can season or get extra flavor into your chicken. So I am brushing off most of the excess of the flour because we don't want that to pool. And I got the chicken completely covered. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick, and then we're going to put the lid on, and I'm going to put it in the... Okay, so that's it. Going to put the lid on it. Remember, cook it breast side up with the lid on in the microwave. I'm going to do it for 35 minutes. And when it's finished, I will be back. Okay, the chicken is done. It's been about 35 minutes. That was the microwave door shutting. So I haven't looked at the chicken yet, so here we go. Let's see what this baby looks like. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? That was cooked in the microwave for 35 minutes. And if I get my thermometer out here, which is Pampered Chef, of course, go into the breast meat. And it is temping out perfectly, 165. Awesome. So this is what I do is, I take the chicken out of the pan, or out of the deep covered baker. Like that. And then, if you want to, you can make gravy out of what's left in here. You can use a whisk and make gravy out of it because of all the flour and so forth that's left in there. Or not, you know. But this is a microwaved chicken. And let's see if we can hear the crust. It's crusty. It's not flabby. It's not gray. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and I want to cut into this for y'all. And I want you to see how juicy this is. Look at that. That is just absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to eat dinner. So if you need any Pampered Chef, and if you'd like to get this deep covered baker, which I can send you 100 recipes to go with the deep covered baker, give me a ring. My website is pamperedchef.biz/TKENNEDY. Or find me on Facebook, PC Tanya. So, bon appetit. See you next time. Bye.